So we launched this thing 3 weeks ago. And, you know, here's the journey. You know, we launched on the 30th of January. The same day, hit leader, the same day hit supervisor. After 1 day, hit senior manager. After 3 days, hit department manager. After 1 week, hit regional manager. After 2 weeks, hit managing director. And we just completed our 3rd week. God willing, we smack out shareholder director within the next week, which will make it 30 days. So this is the journey so far. So this isn't, you know, this is like a 7-year journey. I want you guys to look at it like, you know, not what's possible now, because not everyone's got my experience, but one day, you know, with the right experience, you could do some serious numbers, right? Some serious numbers. Here's my journey so far. And this is not to impress anyone, but it's just to show you what's possible. You know, my 1st week, I made $488. This is residuals, by the way. So this is not including all the commissions. Week 2, I made $3,000. Week 3, I made almost $6,000 on a residual check, including commissions. I made over $7,000 last week. This week, the goal is to make over $10,000. And I'm pushing from there, right? I'm pushing from there. So those are the results so far, just for transparency, just so you guys can see what's possible. So look, let's get down to business, right? Now, first things first, whenever we're building something like this, we need to establish what the goal is. And the goal is never a personal goal, it's a team goal, right? Because what Mastermind stands for those that don't know, is the coordination of knowledge and effort between 2 or more people who work together in a spirit of harmony towards the attainment of a particular goal. There has to be a goal, there's got to be a vision, and we all got to be working on the same page. So what's the goal? By the 31st of March, we want to develop 10 new 6-figure earners. It's already done, right? I've already seen it's already done. I've already done the numbers. We'll do more than that in the next six weeks. By December 31st, 2022, we want to create over 100 6-figure earners and 10 millionaires through this platform. That's the goal for this year. It's already done. It's already been written. It's already done. I've already worked out the numbers. We'll blow past that goal. We currently have, I'm going to update that, but it's like almost 1,500 members within the first 3 weeks. By April 30th, we want 10,000 members. And by December 31st, 2022, we want 100,000 members coming out of this group. And this isn't wishy-washy. For those that know me, I'm an actual numbers guy. I work with realistic numbers. This is extremely possible, right? And this is the goal. This is what we want to get done this year, because why? We want to impact as many people as possible, right? So impact 100K, 2022. That's how many members we want to impact. So how does it start? You got to first of all start. You need to have a reason why. If you're going to operate at a high level, there's 500 people on the call, but I may be speaking to only 10 to 15 people, right? I may be only speaking to 10 to 15 people because I'm going to give you guys source on how to operate at a high level. I'm talking ridiculous results in a very, very short window. Your first most important thing is you need to have a reason why. Figure out a deep reason why, a reason why that gets you emotional. I've had a goal that I set in January 2021 that attracted this opportunity, or that made me listen to this opportunity because I had a reason why in my head. My first reason why was to retire my mom. Once I did that, my second reason why was, you know what? I want to make 100K a month. I set this goal last year, 2021 in January. I want to make 100K a month. Why do I want to make 100K a month? Because I want to put my mom on a 6-figure payroll. I want to pay my mom $10,000 a month on my payroll. And I've always given my mom roughly 10% of what I make. That's why I need 100K a month if I want to give her 10K a month. That's my reason why. And I think in my head, if my mom can make 10K a month, what are some of the things she's been able to do? She could travel more, go to nice places. She don't need to worry about money. The rest of her time on earth, she can live very, very comfortable. My mom is very, she's not as lavish as I am. She ain't going to spend as much money as I am. She's very conservative. So 10K a month for her, she's good. That's my reason why. And you got to have a unique way to have that reason why constantly on your mind. What I like to do is put pictures up all over the crib. If you've ever been to my apartment, you'll think I'm crazy. In my toilet, in my bathroom, in the kitchen, there's posters everywhere about my goals. So figure out what your reason why is and get emotional about it. Now you need to sell yourself an opportunity. You can't sell anything to anyone unless you've sold yourself. And I'm going to give you guys a few things that you could do in order to get yourself confident and sell yourself an opportunity. So number one, you got to come in strong. Look, I'm just going to be real. Anyone coming in, look, And I don't want to offend anyone. If it's a financial reason, that is completely fine. It's completely fine. Not everyone can come in with a certain amount. But if you've got the ability to come in at a certain level, but you're coming in at $100 or $200 and you're making money, yes, but is the money you're making significant? That's what you got to ask yourself. If you're able to come in at a certain level, it might be 1K, 2K, 3K, 4K, it might be 10K, more than that, but you're coming in at 100, 200, you're not really selling yourself, because it's not really real. The money you're making every week, is it really money that's going to impact you in some sort of way? Everyone has their threshold number. For me, the number was 10K, right? So I put in 10K eventually after the week I topped up. And that was a representation of me coming in strong. Some of you might be 5K, it might be 1K, it might be 500, it might be 20K. Doesn't matter what it is, but you need to figure out a number that represents, you know what, I'm coming in at a good number because I want to see significant results, right? If you can put in 10K, but you put in $100 and you're seeing, you know, a couple of dollars a week is not gonna really do anything. And like I said, there's 500 people on the call. It may sound like I'm being direct, but I may not be speaking to 500 people. I may be speaking just to 15 of you. And if we can get 15 six-figure earners coming off the back of this call in the next 6 weeks, then for me, I've done my job, right? Because the name of this call was 6 figures in 2 weeks. It wasn't coming to play small. That wasn't the title of this call, right? So the next thing you want to do after you've come in strong, figure out what your number is, work out what you want to do. I'm going to give you guys a game plan. Go through the MyFX book. Actually see the results. Seeing is believing. When I saw the results on the platform, that made me believe much bigger, because I actually saw what was going on, right? What is that noise? The Telegram group is going crazy. I don't know what's going on. And so go through MyFX book, look at the numbers, make sure you join the relevant Telegram groups and get a thorough understanding of how things work. Very, very important. Get a thorough understanding of how things work. What do I mean by this? A lot of you may have questions as to how the money is made, right? Let me just unshare the screen. I want to figure out where this noise is coming from. It's come out of nowhere. What is going on? Let me see what's good. Okay, cool. I think it was Telegram open. So I think that's done. Cool. What is that? All right, guys, let me try and mute this. Settings, notifications. Can you turn this off, 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 off? So I've just turned off all the notifications. The Telegram group apparently has gone crazy. So yeah, let's get back to this, because we're getting into mode right now. Right, we're getting into mode. Okay, cool. So there we go. So get an understanding of things work. A lot of you may have questions like, how's this money been made? You know, some of you are thinking, hold on, if the broker takes 20%, okay, that means there's 80% left. So if level 1 gives you 30%, that means there's only 50% left. Level 2 gives you 20%, then level 3 gives you 10%, level 4 gives you 5% or 6%. So how they're making money? And some of you have these, and that's a valid question. And these are some of the questions I was asking Mike, where's the money come from? So I'm going to give you guys some numbers. Like I said, I'm a numbers guy. If the numbers make sense, it makes sense to me. So understand how brokers work. Brokers get paid when trades are taken. And I'll give you guys a few examples of what I mean by that. And now we're not going to get into a whole training on how the money is actually generated through the trades, but just know an example of, and this is a very, very conservative example, brokers can typically get paid $20 per lot size traded. $20. So let's do the maths. If you look, this is my a screenshot from my back office, some of the stats. If we look here, MT4 trade volume, lot. So lot size. We've done in 3 weeks, 3,648 lots, right? That's a lot of volume for those of you that don't know what lots is. Now look, if we do 3,600 times 20, that's $72,000 that the company's potentially made from our group in the first 3 weeks so far. That's just one income. Second example, it cost $100 to sign up, right? $100 to sign up. we've signed up here 1,470 people in the first 3 weeks. If you look, 1,470 times 100, that's $147,000 that a company's potentially made off our group in the last 3 weeks. Example number 3, the profits, right? Within a 20% split. If you look here, we've done 927,000 in deposits, right? Now, if we take an example of just 35% growth in a month, in the first month, right? And we do, that will be about 324,000 if the bot grew our accounts by 35% in a month. And we all know it does 35 to 40%. So this is a conservative example. Now they get 20%, right? They get 20%. That equals $64,000 that they've potentially made from our group in the first 3 weeks. Now, if we total that, that's almost $300,000 that the company potentially made just from this group alone, right? Just from this group. So if we look at the numbers, how much have they really paid out of the $283,000? Probably not even up to 50K or not even up to 100K. So this is not like, this is just me playing with numbers, but I'm just giving you guys an example of what goes on behind brokers so you can get a bit of a clear picture of how the money is actually generated to pay us out. Because that was the biggest question for me. That is one of the ways you're going to sell yourself. Now, look, let's go into a trading plan now. Okay. This is important. When you're doing this, let's start taking this serious, right? Let's actually look at, a little bit of a longer term aspect. What can happen in 12 months, right? So let's first of all look at what your weekly returns are going to be like. So some of you might want to screenshot this. I get a lot of questions, what can I make every week based off this? I mean, it's pretty much simple maths, but if you download this or screenshot it or get your mentor to send it to you, you can look at it, pretty much to see what you can do. So $100, you'll make a return of about $7 to $8 a week. $500, $35 to $40 a week. $1,000, $80 to $100 a week. $4,000, $300 to $400 a week. $10,000, $800 to $1,000 a week. $20,000, 1.8K to 2 grand a week. So when I say come in strong, come in at a number where, if you can, because of course, respectfully, people can come in what they're able to come in with. So I don't want to offend anyone on this call, but you guys know what I'm basically trying to say. Whatever represents something significant for you on the weekly returns, come in with that number, right? Now, so what if $100 was invested and you carried on compounding? What would happen after 12 months? Almost 2.3K. $200 in 12 months, 4.6K. $500 in 12 months, $11,000. 1,000 in 12 months, 23,000. 10,000 in 12 months, almost $250,000. When I saw the 10,000 one, I was like, you need to tell me if I compound this for 12 months, 230K, I can basically withdraw 100K at one time. I was like, you're kidding me. I can create of 10K, I can create a 6-figure income and still have 130K in my trading account after 12 months. So I only saw this 2 days ago. I was like, you know what? Yo, I'm growing my account. I'm not withdrawing my profits, right? Here's what I recommend as leaders. Compound your profits from the trading account. And if you want an income, withdraw your commissions. Your commissions should be enough every week. The commissions are aggressive. It should be enough for you to live off. But if you're compounding your account, here's what you're going to do. You're going to set a long-term culture of your group compounding. What happens if your group compounds? Your residuals are going to be bigger. It's a win-win situation. Your trading account is going to be bigger and your residuals are going to be bigger, right? If you show someone that you got 1,000 in your trading account, they're going to probably put 1,000 in. The first question that people are going to ask you is, how much did you start with? Or how much have you got in your trading account? If you show them 10K in your trading account, they're going to try and, get to 10K. If you show them 50K in your trading account, they're probably going to try and get to 50K. And guess what? If that's a culture within your group, you're going to build some, I'm going to use the word disgusting residuals. disgusting weekly residuals, right? So take a screenshot of this and really try to implement that, okay? So the compensation plan, big thing. A lot of people do not understand the compensation plan, right? I sat down for 3 hours dissecting this one page, taking out notes, doing examples for 3 hours straight. I couldn't believe the numbers I've seen on this. When you guys clock the compensation plan, I promise you, you're going to stop sleeping. Because a lot of you are still sleeping. You haven't woke up yet. You haven't smoked the coffee. You don't know what's good. You don't know what's going on. You're just watching and you don't know what's going on. When you understand the comp plan, I promise you, tonight, you're not going to sleep. I promise you that for sure. You are going to it's going to be very, very difficult for you to sleep when you figure out what is possible through this comp plan. So look, level 1, let's talk about the ranks, right? So the first rank is leader. Leader is the first rank. Now, if you look, the first 3 here is what you get as a leader. The next 3 is the requirements to get to that rank. So let's speak about what you get. So as a leader, you get access to level 1. Level 1 basically means everyone that you've personally sponsored. Anyone that you sponsored, that's your level 1. You can benefit from them, okay? So what happens is you get a direct commission, okay? A direct commission. So you'll get 5% of every single person on your level 1 direct deposit. So if somebody puts in $10,000, you'll get $500 right away as a one-time commission, okay? As a leader, you do not get access to level 2. So you only benefit from people that you personally sponsor. So if your sponsor sponsors somebody else, you don't actually benefit from that person until you hit the next rank, okay? So as well as your direct commission of 5% for every deposit, and guys, this isn't just a first-time deposit. If somebody redeposits, it's another 5%. If somebody gets profit from their trading account on a Saturday and they choose to put it back in, that's another 5%. It's 5% each time somebody makes a deposit into the MT4 account. It's crazy. So check match. This is the crazy part. You're also going to receive 30% of everyone's profits every week on a Saturday. So everyone that you've sponsored directly on your level 1, whatever accumulative profits are made for that week, you're going to receive 30% of that pool. So that's the residual aspect. So you got direct commission and you got the residual aspect. Now, what do you need to hit that rank? You need to yourself have $100 in your trading account, minimum. You need to have $500 in personal sales volume. That means if you sponsor James, Jordan, and Jack, right? Accumulatively, what they've deposited needs to be more than 500. If you sign up one person that puts in 500, you've completed the frontline volume requirements. Your group volume needs to be more than 1,000, right? Now, the good thing is your frontline volume counts to your group volume. So if you sponsor James and James puts in 1,000, you are automatically a leader because your frontline is more than 500 and your group, which is everyone in total, including who you've put in, is also over 1,000. Okay? Hope that's making sense. So supervisor allows you to get access to level 2, right? You get paid 2 levels deep, okay? 2 levels. So you get paid on who you brought in and also the next person. So how it works as a supervisor, instead of getting 5%, you get 6% direct commission of everyone that you sponsor. Now, you do not get direct commission on your level 2 to level 20. Your direct commission is only for the people that you sponsor, but what you do get is an extra 20% on a check match bonus every week of the profits on your level 2. Okay? Hope that makes sense. So some people asked, if I sign up James and James signs up Sarah, do I get a direct commission of Sarah's deposit? No, you don't. You only get direct commission of who you sponsored, but will you get a check match commission from the weekly profits that were made from Sarah, who's on your level 2? Yes, you will. So you get level 1, you get 30%, level 2, you get 20%. Here are the requirements, right? So I'm not going to go into all of it, but guys, the beauty of this comp plan is in the self-investment. Some of you may not like this. I love this. As a business owner, I think this is amazing. Each rank requires you to have a certain amount in your own trading account. What does that mean for you guys building a team? Sustainability, right? People have to have money in a trading account to get paid every week, which means you're going to have less people, you know, withdrawing all their money, which means sustainability. And that's what we're looking for. We're not just looking to make a quick buck. We're looking for something sustainable. Okay. So the last two ranks, you also get a global bonus. What the company does, all the money they've made, or a portion of the money they made, they pull it into a pool, right? I think right now the pool was like 1.6 million the last time I checked it for this month. Then what they do, they get half of that. So let's say 800,000, and they share it with all the managing directors. Then they get the other 800,000 and they share it with all the shareholder directors, right? Now, of course, there's way more managing directors than shareholder directors. So shareholders will get a lot more. So last month, managing directors got about $5,000, right? Shareholder directors got an extra bonus of about $16,000. Crazy. So that's another perk of hitting the highest two ranks. You get revenue share, you know, from the company. So today, you know, I am a managing director. So at the end of the month on the 1st, you know, I'll be receiving a share of the company revenue, right? So guys, get to managing director, right? And I will show you guys what a check looks like as well. So understanding the season, very, very important. If you worked with me before, I speak about seasons all the time, and it's not something that gets taught a lot, because you can only get taught about a season, this sort of season, if you're in that season, if that makes sense. Because why would your mentor talk about timing when, you know, the best time is already gone? You can't teach timing. That's why it doesn't get taught. But if you're in that timing, that's when you can hear about it. So understanding the season we're in, timing is very, very important, guys. Very, very important, right? You guys now have the opportunity to benefit from the timing that we have right now. The company, or I say the bot, launched in August 2021. The bot gained momentum, meaning attracting the likes of big networkers, in November 2021, which was only a few months ago. The bot entered the UK in January 2022. Can you guys see where I'm going? Only one shareholder director is in the UK right now. What does that mean? Market share. The market is wide open. As soon as I clocked these numbers, guys, I didn't waste time. I got to work, right? I really got to work. And some of you are maybe sleeping in a season where you shouldn't be sleeping. And if you miss this window, it's not saying that you can't make it happen, but you might miss, you might have the chance to make $1 million, but if you miss the window, you might make 100K. It's that sort of difference. You might have the chance to make 100K in this window, but if you miss this window and start running in another window, maybe 6 months from now, it may be the difference between you making 10K or 100K. And I know this through experience. I've been in this industry for 7 years, but no one taught me about windows. I had to figure out through my experience. I saw people winning in certain windows. I was thinking, how has this person been able to sign up that many people? But a year later, somebody who's got way more skills can't sign up half the people that they've signed up. It's because of timing, market share, right? Don't let anyone tell you that timing is not important in this industry. It is a very, very important aspect. So you better be starting to take advantage of timing. So look, I'm going to give you guys a goal of what's realistic, because look, let's be honest, managing director in 2 weeks is not realistic for everyone. Let's just be real. I'm not going to lie and tell everyone because I've done it, you can do it. We've got different experiences. But what I've done is put for a game plan of what you could potentially get to within a certain time frame of what's realistic for the majority of people that really want to run. Okay. So senior manager is the first rank you really want to get to, right? You're looking at making at least $100 to $200 a week plus bonuses, which will take it even more. I recommend looking to smack down in your first week. right? This is for the average. This isn't for the overachievers. You know, we can speak one-on-one and set different goals, but for the majority of people, senior manager in 1 week. Department manager, you're looking at $300 a week plus bonuses. On average, don't quote me on these numbers, but it's what I've worked out from the numbers and what I've seen my team make. So I've been able to, you know, average it out. And you can do this in 2 weeks, right? You can do this in 2 weeks. Regional manager, it's $1,000 a week plus bonuses. You know, shout out to Rodney, who, you know, really just smacked out RM in the first 3 weeks. There's other regional managers, but obviously I won't mention their names, you know, but shout out to the original mastermind. He smacked it out in 3 weeks, right? Last Saturday, his check was $1,000, right? You could do this in a month. Honestly, you could do it in a month for the average person. Managing director, about $3,000 a week, right? You guys saw my check was about $6,000, but that's because, you know, I'm very, very close to shareholder director. So obviously it was a bit more, you know, but you're looking at $3,000 a week minimum. You could do this in 2 months. You could do it in 2 months. And guys, honestly, this is a 90-day comp plan. For the average person, for me, it's 30 days, you know, because I have got experience, I have got a network. So I set myself a goal. As soon as I saw the comp plan, I called up, I'm not going to say his name, let's call him Big D. And I called up Big J. I said, bro, we can box off this comp plan in 30 days. And I'm not gonna lie, they kind of were like, you know, you sound a bit optimistic, but I looked at the comp plan. I said, $1 million, 100K front volume, 10K in my trading account. That's 30 days work. That's 30 days work, right? So if you're an overachiever, 30 days for SD. But for the average person, 3 months. It's a 90-day goal. You work hard for 90 days, you can hit shareholder director, and you're looking at a minimum of $10,000 a week plus bonuses, right? Plus bonuses, 3 months. So guys, screenshot this. This is very realistic, very obtainable for the average person, okay? I never set goals that are, you know, outrageously unrealistic. I set realistic goals, okay? So look, creating your list. This is the first thing you need to do. Don't be too big to do the small things. I've been in this industry for 7 years and I still went back and created a new VIP list, right? So have it in this sort of structure for the purpose of being able to follow up. Very, very important. So create a list, have the number so you know how many people in the list you got, have their names. Some of your names might be in here, you know, pique their interest. STP means show the plan, follow up call, and have some notes. Be professional with it, right? Because what happens, you start prospecting and you start forgetting who you're speaking to. Very, very important to understand this, right? The chat box is literally blowing up. I haven't even been reading the messages. Look, I'm just on fire right now. And I'm just really trying to stay in mode. I'm trying to stay focused. But, you know, I appreciate the messages in the chat box as we're going through this. So look, first step is creating your list. Number 2 is the PS3 system. Peak interest, show the plan, freeway call. Now, look, guys, you could do this how you want to do it. What I did, what works for me and a lot of the team, is I just asked people point blank, have you ever used a trading bot before? That's what I asked people. Send out a message, have you ever used a trading bot before? Then I just told them, look, most people say they haven't. I recently started using an automated bot that trades for me. It does about 35 to 40% a month. I said, let me know if you want to check it out, right? Let me know if you want to check it out. Then look, guys, I've been sending people my 5-minute video. I got a 5-minute video. If you want it, ask your upline. You know, it's not even professional, but it's effective. Or you can send them a YouTube video, or you can make your own video of your results, however you want to do it, right? So you pique interest with a message, show them the plan with a video, contact your upline for a freeway call if you're not good at closing. If you haven't got experience closing, contact your senior manager and get them on a freeway call so that, you know, they can answer all the questions for your prospect, okay? Very, very easy to do. It's a very simple system, PS3. Now, follow up, very, very important. Every week, take a screenshot of a recording of your results and update your prospects. You know, tell them, look, maybe create a broadcast list, create a close friends list on Instagram, or, you know, and start sharing your results. Every week, share your results. This is why it's important to come in at a significant number. And if you can't, It's okay. Start where you can and top up. But if I show someone, I'm being honest, let me be quite frank. If I show someone results on $100 account, they're not going to get excited by that. And furthermore, they're going to think this person don't even believe in this. Otherwise, why have they only put in $100? Right? Now, look, if that's all you can do right now, we get that. It's completely fine. But if you could do more, but you're just trying to play it safe, you're not gonna attract that many people. That's why I came in at 10K, right? I came in at 10K because I knew, the profits that I'm able to show people, they're significant. Making $800 to $1,000 a week, that's significant. Even if you're coming at 1,000, I started off with 1,000, making $80 to $100 a week, hands-free, that's significant, right? So I recommend coming at what is a significant number for you and share your results, okay? Now look, last but not least, March Madness, right? March Madness. So look, guys, I'm doing a 30-day incentive and I'm out, right? 30-day incentive. Now, unfortunately, this is of course, I'm not made of money, so we can speak to your upline regional managers. But for the group, if you're in an IPC global group, I know there's a lot of groups on this call, but if you're in an IPC global group, this is an incentive for you guys. March Madness. If you hit regional manager in March, $500 is coming your way from myself. So shout out to Rodney, original mastermind who smacked out regional manager in 3 weeks, secured $500. If you hit managing director in March, you're getting $1,000. Guys, it's extremely possible. If you hit shareholder director in March, you're getting 2.5K coming your way, right? So look, take a screenshot. It is for the IPC global group. If you want to find a way to, if you're in a different group, we can kind of conversate as regional managers and above, and we can kind of see if we can work something out, okay? But there's just so many people that are going to hit this. I'll literally, I'll go broke if I'm trying to pay out everyone, I promise you. That's the only reason, is because it's growing too fast. So look, on that note, guys, if you've ever been on a training with me, I don't like to keep it too long. I just like to get straight to the point, give you as much value as possible. My trainings, usually are no longer than an hour. I hope you guys have received value from today. I hope you guys have understood what's going on from a business standpoint, from somebody who's got experience in the industry, because I promise you there's certain things you don't understand, but when you start to put some pieces together, you will stop sleeping, you'll wake up. I promise you, you'll stop sleeping and you'll wake up. So on that note, look, in the next 3 months, right, for those that are running, we're gonna be doing crazy things. Look, I'm coming to, if Iram's on a call, shout out to Iram, we're going to Miami in May. That's what's happening. We've already got a yacht party plan for the shareholder directors in May. Look, I'm not trying to go there by myself. I'm trying to go with as many of you guys. I'm trying to link up. I'm trying to have fun. We're going to rent a few Lambos out in Miami. Look, we're going to have some fun. We're going to be staying in some crazy penthouses. We're going to be eating in the craziest restaurants. I don't want to do this alone. I want to do this with as many people as possible. So look, come May, look, just put in the work for 90 days. Come May, we're taking a trip to Miami. We're doing lifestyle. We're doing everything. It's going to be fun, right? So if you're going to be there in Miami in May, put I'm there. Put I'm there in the chat box. I don't care what country you're in. We're going to find a way to get you there. Put I'm there in the chat box. There's going to be, I don't know how many yachts or how many shareholder directors are going to be. We might need 5 to 10 yachts. It doesn't matter how many yachts we need, because we're going to be rich, right? We're all going to be rich. So look, I want to be there by myself. We're going to be shopping. Who's from Miami? What's the nicest shopping center in Miami? In London, we hit up Harrods and Selfridges. What's the shopping center in Miami? What's really lit where you can get Harbor Mall, Harbor Ball? Was that Harbor, whatever. Adventure Mall, Designer District, all of that. We're hitting up all these places. And look, you guys, look, if you don't hit senior director, you're going to see me do it and your heart's going to pain you, right? So don't let that be you. That's all I'm going to say. But on that note, guys, I love you all. I vetted this as much as I can, but what I'm going to close with is that this is in the world of Forex. and crypto. And there's one word that, unfortunately, when it comes to investing, there's one word that we're not allowed to use. There's one word that doesn't exist in a world of investing. Can you guys put it in the chat box if you know what that word is? There is one word, no matter how good something looks, there's one word that doesn't, there we go. Guarantee, right? Guarantee. That word does not exist in the world of investing. And I know we've just started a very large movement, and I take a lot of responsibility from having everyone on a call. So look, I don't own the company. I vetted it as much as I can. I've gone through the, MyFX book, gone through everything. I've been on some serious calls. I've been literally, had people almost choking because some of the questions I was asking, I was very, very aggressive. I wanted to know everything. But invest what you are willing to lose. Thank you very much, Florence. Invest what you are willing to lose. Do your research. I feel comfortable. I put in 10K of my own money because this looks proper. I vetted it, looks proper. But at the same time, in the investing world, there's no such thing as guaranteed, and there is risks to everything. So on that note, love you all. God bless. Let's get the bag. Let's get to work, and let's smack out shareholder director in less than 30 days. Let's go.